Hi! Didn't see you there. I was just stretching my spine. You should try it. Oh? You can't do this stretch? Okay, fine. I guess I'll show you some different ones. Your spine. What's so great about it anyway?
Well, it's the foundation of pretty much every movement you make, and its vertebra form the only weight-bearing joints in your body that pretty much never get a rest, except when you're laying down. And you've probably noticed this because a full 80% of the US population will experience back pain at some point in their life, and 50% of the working population claims to experience it now. And if you want to be the exception, you need a back that is strong and flexible. And if you stay tuned, I'm going to show you exactly how to get one. First thing you need to understand about the spine is the two crucial roles it has to balance: stability and mobility. Your spine has to remain strong and stiff while your limbs move, and it has to protect your vital organs and your spinal cord. But in order for your whole body to move, your spine also has to be flexible. The two main movements of the spine are flexion and extension. Flexion is curling forward like this, sometimes called hollowing. Extension is bending the spine backwards like this, sometimes called arching. Twisting is another movement the spine can do, but this is really just a combination of flexion and extension, with one side of the back arching and the other side of the back hollowing. Though the spine moves as a unit, it also has three subunits: the cervical spine, or the neck, the thoracic spine, or the mid-back, and the lumbar spine, or the lower back. These sections each have a different function. The neck provides mobility for your head, the mid-back provides stability for your rib cage and the vital organs it protects, the lower back supports the weight of your upper body and provides shock absorption. These three sections, with their different ratios of mobility and stability, work together to give that overall balance. And it's this delicate balance that can make the spine vulnerable to problems resulting from imbalance. And these imbalances can happen whether you're sedentary or active. For instance, if you sit hunched over at a desk all day, your back will be stiff and weak. Exercising might help the weakness, but you'll still be stiff, and you can develop chronic pain from muscle tightness and be at risk for injuries like a herniated disc. Stretching can help the stiffness, but if your back is still weak, then chronic pain results from a constant lack of muscular support, and you can easily pull or strain a muscle just from bending over or picking something up the wrong way. You need both stretching and strengthening. So now that you know all about the spine and some of the reasons why you may be experiencing back issues, what can we actually do to get a better, healthier spine? Well, we need to implement stretching and/or strengthening exercises into our weekly routine. Now, before you tell me you don't have time, you're wrong. No, I'm just kidding. But I promise you, you got time. The exercises I'm going to show you are quick, accessible, and easy to do pretty much anywhere, if you're okay looking a little different in public for some of them. Only some of them. You also don't have to do all these exercises. You should pick the ones that match your goals. For example, if you have neck pain, try the neck exercises. If you lift in the gym but feel stiff, try some of the stretches. If you sit hunched over all the time, try some of the extension exercises. Whichever exercises you choose, try to do them at least 3 days a week, and do at least 3 sets of each exercise per day. For strength exercises, try to do 6 to 20 reps or until you feel fatigued. And for stretches, try to hold for at least 30 seconds or as long as you feel comfortable. I'm going to show you all the exercises I recommend, but I'm not going to go into detail about how to execute each one. So if you look up in the top right, you'll see links to detailed tutorials for each exercise, and I'm also going to link them in the description below. Now let's get to the exercises. This first group of exercises is for the whole spine. Do cat-cow pose to stretch both flexion and extension. Do Jefferson curls to strengthen flexion. Do plow pose to stretch flexion. Do wheel pose or bridge pose to strengthen extension. The next group of exercises is for the lower back. To stretch flexion, do rabbit pose. To stretch extension, do sloppy push-ups. To strengthen extension, do lower back extensions against a table or on one of the special benches at a gym. Next, we have exercises for the mid-back. Stretch extension with a seated back bend. Strengthen extension with cobra lifts. Finally, these exercises are for your neck. Stretch all dimensions of neck movement by doing neck circles and gently pulling your ear toward your shoulder and pulling your chin to your chest. To strengthen flexion, resist your hand pushing your forehead up. Do chin tucks, or as I like to call them, turtlenecks, to strengthen extension. If you do have back pain, you may be interested in the last video I made about deep squatting, which can help take some of the weight off your back throughout the day and strengthen the supporting muscles around your back. It's gonna be linked to both and at the end of this video if you're interested in checking it out. Okay, give yourself a pat on the back. See what I did there? Yeah. Because you are now ready to say a goodbye to back pain, hello to the spine of your dreams.
May the gains be with you, my dudes. And remember, you're pretty cool. See ya!